My name is Molly Alex, and I'm here to welcome you all for the Women's Equality Day celebration here at the Michael E. DeBakey Medical Center. About 91 years ago today, August 26th, that is the day that was selected to commemorate the passage of the 19th Amendment to the Constitution, granting women the right to vote. So ever since, we've been celebrating successes and all the accomplishment that women made in history. And today, I want to welcome you all to this program, and the great women leaders have put together a great program, spectacular program for you. So I want to thank you all for coming. And
good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Hayes. I'm a member of the Federal Women Program Committee and a chartered member of Med Club Toastmaster. I am honored to celebrate this great occasion today. Our guest speaker, a director on the Toastmasters International Board of Directors, Pamela McCown, is a working ambassador for the organization and represents it in a variety of capacities. She works with the board to develop, support, and modify the policies and procedures that guide the organization through fulfilling its mission. Have you ever wanted or wished for something or wondered how to get it? Pamela McCown sat for 20 years doing what she thought was the right thing to get what she wanted. One day, in a conversation with a colleague, the question that became the turning point in her life was presented. Have you told your manager what you wanted? Today, Pamela will share her insights from over 30 years in banking and 10 years in Toastmasters leadership. You will come away with a renewed spirit and some tools to move you in the direction of your dreams. Listen as she talks about how to answer the question, what do you want? Please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Pamela McCown.
I'm not one that gets tied to the lectern, so I'm just going to walk around if that's okay with you. Is that okay with you? All right, great. Well, first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and what brought me here. 10 years ago, I was in a diversity mentoring program at HP Chase. It was a career development group, and we decided to work on leadership and communication skills and turned to Toastmasters to gain that experience. Before that, I had been in banking since 1973. Now, how many of you were in diapers in 1973? Okay, a few of you. So that's a long time ago. I'll just say that's a long time ago. In 1973, I was a new employee of Texas Commerce Bank. That bank is now called Chase Bank. It is on Main Street at Travis in downtown Houston. And that is where I spent 30 years in banking. The first 20 years, I was looking for a way to get promoted. And I thought that sitting at my desk, coming in on time, doing my job, and doing the things that were asked of me, and occasionally being brilliant and doing other things and taking on new duties was the way that I was going to get noticed and the way that I was going to get that next job. 20 years. You know, you may think I'm a little dense, but I was really a smart person. But it took me 20 years to figure out that I could take some control in what my destiny was. And that just sitting at your desk and doing the things that you're supposed to do and being there on time and leaving on time and getting all the work done is just exactly what is expected of you. And to shine or to get noticed or to get promoted, you have to tell somebody what you want. Because sitting silently and just doing those things and trying to get noticed by just doing those things is going to get you more of doing those things. Because nobody knows what you want. And it became so crystal clear, and it seemed so obvious. Once one of my coworkers sat me down and said, "Pam, what do you want?" "Well, I want a different job. I want to be something that has an officer title to it. I want to do all these things." And she says, "Well, have you told your manager that that's what you want?" "Well, no, they're supposed to just notice me." All right? Well, as long as you're doing what you're asked to do and what you're supposed to be doing and you're doing a really good job of it, why would your manager want to do anything different than have you in that job? Because they're perfectly content for you to go on doing that great job that you're doing so that they don't have to do it and so that they don't have to get somebody else and train somebody else to do it. All right? So the best way to get what you want is to help someone else get what they want. So somebody's sitting there wanting your job. Help them get it by helping yourself get the next job. All right? So what do you need to know before you can get what you want? Anybody? Well, you have to know what you want. You have to actually know what it is that you want. And then, once you know what you want, you have to go about getting it. Because if you don't go about getting it, you still just know what you want, and it's out there, but it's not going to come to you. All right, so I have 4 steps that are going to help you to get what you want. Are you interested? All right. The first one is to plan. So you have to have a plan. Any project manager will tell you that the project does not happen by itself, that you have to have a plan. And you have to have some milestones in that plan and some deadlines and some commitments on your part. Ken Blanchard says there's a difference between interest and commitment. If you're interested in doing something or having something, then you're going to go about it when it's convenient. But if you are committed to that thing or that something or that someone, then you are going to accept no excuses and only accept results. So, an analogy with the chicken and the pig. The chicken is interested in helping out with breakfast. They lay the egg. The pig, he's committed. Yeah, you'll get it. All right. He's going to lay down his life for that bacon on your plate. All right? So you have to know what you want, and you have to put a plan in place. Now, how do you put a plan in place? Well, first of all, I'll use an analogy with the airlines. I've done a lot of traveling in this job for Postmasters, and you always hear the airline attendant say, if in the event of an emergency, that the oxygen mask will fall. And what do they tell you to do? They tell you to help yourself first, so that then you'll be fit to serve and help others around you. All right? So the same thing goes for you. If you have a plan, you have to help yourself first, so that then you're able to help those other people. So part of your plan should be to help yourself, to develop yourself, to find out what skills and abilities that you need to get what you want. All right, write those down. What are the skills and abilities that I'm going to need to get what I want? Then make a list of 3, 4, 5 people that can help you